Can you see my screen?
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay, in this study, the topic of this study is space to immerse the identity of Chiang Sean. The space activity to immerse the identity of Chiang Sean by architectural elements. The identity of Chiang Sean can be perceived from the urban components divided by tangible and intangible identity. The tangible identity is this would be about shape, form, and spatial arrangement, and the intangible identities would be about the concern, memorial, experience, the notion of the phenomenon in the architecture. The identity from the past to the present is what decreasing by the urban growing, should have the policy of the GSM, Greater Mekong subregion, and the SEC policy. The future assumption from the information is leading Chiang Sean used to historical branding concept would be immerse the identity in the future. The historical branding concept is use the historical to create branding in terms of the activity space to immerse the identity by architectural elements. The process or methodology, in the first step, we should to finding an identity of the architecture. And the next step is select architecture elements for immerse the space, and then create a prototype. And this is the existing identity of Chiang Sean. The image of the city is the physical of the study area of Chiang Sean from the theory of the Kevin Link about image of the city in 5 factors such as age, node, part, district, and landmark to analyze possibility of activity in Chiang Sean to creating architectural program. And from the result of the image of the city is providing a program by the age of the building, age of the existing. The first age is a cycle lane. The second is a main age of the city, and the last lane is the Mekong age. From the result of the age, the first age that I told you, it is an ancient wall age. The potential of the location, they are a bike lane in this area, so they use the potential to like create the identity. And the second is Mekong adjacent river axis. In this area would be green space to the city, green space of the city. The main axis, the CC is consisted for the analyzed by 3 A's. The main city is the ancient wall, the wall is and the adjacent Mekong River. So in this study, they use a potential of the location, and they do element design to show up the existing to show the existing identity operation, and this is a result. Okay, for this discussion, for the Chiang Sean is not just only tangible, but it should have intangible that such as life and routine of the um, of the people in the city and activity in the city is due to emerge and be a new identity of the Chiang Sean. For the conclusion, for the result of the study is could be objective, but it's not be like that because it would be subjective because of the a potential of the city should be objective, and the identity เนี่ย could be subjective ครับผม yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. So you present this work for your friends, right?
Yes, because my friend.
Okay, no worries about that. But I think I'm not sure whether you can answer the questions, you know, because this is your friend work, right? But it just my comment, or maybe just I'm thinking rather. I mean, for the image of the city, the theory by Kevin Lynch. I think it can be applied to other contexts, but the age, what your friend define here, it's for me. I don't know, but maybe because for me the age is not just defined by the road, but it's defined by the different when the different contexts happen. You know what I mean, right? For example, when the age of the city finish is kind of like the building is just disappear, and then it's gonna be landfill or something like that. But your friend design is quite interesting in terms of integration with waterfront and try to use the identity of the ancient culture of Chiang Sean to define the form and space. Yeah. Okay. Any questions from audience or comments? Okay. Thank you. Yes, Shannon. Thank you. ครับ ขอบคุณครับ